Hello there, Acorns. I'm glad to be able to bring you sort of an extra video. It's not an old-timey Tuesday and it's not an original Thursday. This is just the concert that we did a while back. When I say we, that would be Hickory Stand, as we've decided to call ourselves. Perry, our bassist, wasn't there, but it was me, Jamie Shook, and Caleb Dykes. And we weren't originally scheduled to do that morning song. I think someone had to cancel, and T-Claw asked us if we could fill in, which we were happy to do, and we had a great time. But T-Claw was nice enough to let me share this video with you. If it had been posted to the John C. Campbell YouTube page, like most of the morning songs are, I would have just kind of redirected you there. I'm not sure why, but for whatever reason, this was uploaded to Vimeo, I don't even know how you say it, Vimeo, I think, which I'm not familiar with, and I figured a lot of you all are not familiar with, and it was not easy to find on there. Anyway, long story short, T-Claw said I could share it with you. He said I should be able to download it. I couldn't figure out how to do that, but I did use something that you may, if you have a desktop computer or a laptop, you may have this program and not even know that you have it. Our data manager / computer teacher, back when I still worked for the school system, told me about it, and it's called Snippet. And if you'll go into your little toolbar and just search for Snip, it will show up. Now, if you don't have it, you can probably download it either for free or not very much. So I didn't download this video. I used Snippet, which basically allows you to take a screenshot of anything that appears on your screen. For example, even if it's a photo online, that when you right-click on it, it doesn't give you that option or doesn't allow you to save it as a JPEG or some kind of image file. Snippet will allow you to do that, and you just kind of frame what part of your screen that you want to capture, and you save it. And I have it open right now, so I'll show you. Here it is. This is how I got the video of us. And up here at the top, there's a little icon of just a still camera, so you could take just a still image, or there's an icon of a movie camera and you can capture a video. That's what I did. And it will capture the audio also. And you want to just make sure that whatever video, like say you want to save one of the videos from our channel, the Blind Pig channel, you would just frame it. You would want to make sure that you had the volume of YouTube turned all the way up. Speaking of volume, one thing that I'll mention, as I said, Perry wasn't able to be with us, and T-Claw was kind enough to join us on acoustic bass that happened to be there in the Keith house of the folk school. He just went backstage and kind of drug it out there. He did great. It really improved the sound, and it helped us play in there with just those two instruments. It was a big help to me and to Caleb. Now, if your system that you watch these videos on, like Papaw as we call him, Mr. Ed Ammons, I'll mention him. If your system kind of has a lot of low range to it, then the bass, because when T-Claw comes in, he's just going to be right here, which puts him closer to the camera than the rest of us. That bass may be a little bit thumpy for you. If so, I apologize. You could probably go into your control panel or your audio settings of your computer and take a little low range out of it. Or you can do just like I do, which is just kind of focus. Just like your eyes can focus on a certain thing, your ears can focus on a certain thing. So you can focus more on us than on that bass, and that might be an easy way to deal with that. But having said that, the video quality of this was excellent. I was impressed. I need to find out what sort of camera that T-Claw was using, because the image and the audio are both great. It might have dropped a little bit because of the way I captured this through Snippet as opposed to a download of the actual file. But anyway, I'll stop rambling about this and I'll start the concert in just a little bit. There are a few mistakes, but like I said, we just had a great time. We had a great audience down there. Next week will be, of course, Old Timey Tuesday, and as I promised, I'm going to share some audio that T-Claw sent me that he found that David Brose had recorded of Pap and Ray, the Wilson brothers. I'll shoot a little intro for that too, because there's certain things I kind of want you to know about that video. Having said that, I guess we'll move on to the morning song, which is about a 30-minute little concert that we did down at John C. Campbell on the first Saturday in August of 2025. Thanks for watching, and here's the concert. Hope y'all had a great week here. We call ourselves, while he's getting ready, well, that didn't take long. Here we go. There are two country graves on a hillside and a farmhouse that's wasting away. Fields that I know a man once tended with love grow nothing but tall weeds today. The old barn is sagging and falling. Roses grow wild over the land. The old place don't look like it did when it was the pride of my mama and the man. Where is the boy with the slingshot who guarded the homestead back then? And where is the life that I used to call mine? It's gone like a candle in the wind. I've seen Daddy work in the cornfield till sweat soaked the shirt on his back, making a living the best way he could with hands that were calloused and cracked. Time has made so many changes in these 40 years I've been gone. I told Mom and Dad that someday I'd be back, but I guess I waited too long. Where is the boy with the slingshot who guarded the homestead back then? And where is the life that I used to call mine? It's gone like a candle in the wind. Now Mom and Dad are just a memory. Here I am, standing alone, sadly remembering the line someone wrote that said you can never go home. Where is the boy with the slingshot who guarded the homestead back then? And where is the life that I used to call mine? It's gone like a candle in the wind. Yes, it's gone like a candle in the wind.
Thank y'all. Good morning.
Thank you. As I was about to say there, we call ourselves Hickory Stand. We haven't been playing together very long. I think this is our 10th performance. Our bass player is not here tonight. He played late last night and couldn't drag himself in quite at this hour here. But, this is our harmony singer, Mr. Jamie Shook.
Good to see y'all. Good morning to you. Thank y'all.
He's originally from just up the road, the Young Harris area, but now he's a school teacher down closer to Atlanta. So we appreciate him coming
So I
up.
flew in this morning just for y'all.
And this is Mr. Caleb Dykes, who's an amazing guitarist. He's our lead guitar player. And Caleb just recently moved to our area, and we're still trying to figure out why he's willing to play with us. Because he is in a whole nother league than us, but we're very blessed to have him. What we got next?
I'll break out again tonight.
All right.
Who wrote that last song?
That last song I learned from the late, great Charlie Louvin. He put out an album in the late 90s called Bluegrass Style, and that was the first track on it. And I really identify with that song. It's a beautiful song. I want to say it might have been written by Randal Hylton, but you might have to Google that, double check that.
T-Claw's going to play bass. He asked me to play this one.
That sounds great.
Y'all give a big round of applause to T-Claw!
I know there's not many chords in that one.
No, not all of them. What keys it's in?
This one, unfortunately, isn't a flat. This is in D flat.
Yeah. D flat.
That's what I sing.
There you go.
Okay.
That's his favorite chord.
T-Claw, just the other day, he sent me some digitized recordings that he had come across of my dad and my uncle. They were known as the Wilson brothers, and I played with them for many years. And what he sent, actually, I don't know if he was aware of this, but it was we were working on some recordings for something that the folk school put out. It's called Behind the Plow. And I actually learned this song from that recording once. It was kind of an anthology, I guess you'd say, or compilation album. And I learned this from some gentlemen up in Hiawassee, Georgia, called the Mashburn Brothers. And it's called I'll Break Out Again Tonight. I'm going to go straight to A flat here, I think. Yep. Slowly the long days turn to night, and soon they'll turn off the prison lights, while in my cell I'm making plans to be at home with you again. These walls and bars can't hold a dreaming man, so I'll be home to tuck the babies in. They can chain my body, but not my mind, so I'll break out again tonight. I'll find it in a minute. The Lord thinks I'm in for life, 'cause all He's ever seen me wear is stripes. He doesn't know about my blue suit and my tie that I wear when I'm with you each night. These walls and bars can't hold a dreaming man, so I'll be home to tuck the babies in. They can chain my body, but not my mind, so I'll break out again tonight. So I'll break out again tonight. Yeah. I thought it would be too early to sing, and I found out it's too early to pick. So what do we got?
Twilight is stealing.
Oh, this is a good simple one here. Y'all should sing along with us on this one, because it's the verse and the chorus are pretty much the same melody, and after you hear the chorus once, it's the same thing each time. Of course, that's why I call it a chorus, but anyway, it's pretty simple. It's called Twilight is Stealing. Very old song. It has old-timey words in it like Lea, L-E-A, which means a pasture or valley. What happened on the bass?
I didn't want to intrude too much, you know.
No. Just
You're welcome.
Keep it
Keep
up.
playing with
It
us.
sounded good. Twilight is stealing over the sea. Shadows are falling dark on the lea. Born on the night when voices of yore come from that far off shore. Far away beyond the starlit skies, where the love light never ever dies. Gleam of the mansion filled with delight, sweet happy home so bright.
starlit sky, where the love light never dies, gleameth a mansion filled with delight, sweet happy home so bright. Come in the twilight, come to me, bringing some message over the sea, cheering my pathway while here I roam, seeking that far-off home. Far away beyond the starlit sky, where the love light never dies, gleameth a mansion filled with delight, sweet happy home so bright. If you're into kind of country music history, that's very much, the picking in that one is very much the Mother Maybelle style of picking, if you're familiar with that. And I know I talked about how great he is. You probably think, well, why is he not picking anything? So we need to find something where he picks.
I shall not be moved.
Yeah, he'll pick some in this one. Yeah. Got to do my picking early so it doesn't sound quite as amateurish. Once Caleb cuts loose, here we go. You definitely know this one. I would say most of you. So sing along. Here we go. I'm on my way to heaven, I shall not be moved. On my way to heaven, I shall not be moved. I'm like a tree that's standing by the water. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved. I'm like a tree that's standing by the water. I shall not be moved. Glory, hallelujah, I shall not be moved. Anchored in Jehovah, I shall not be moved. I'm like a tree that's standing by the water. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved. I'm like a tree that's standing by the water. I shall not be moved. Though Satan rages, I shall not be moved. Upon the rock of ages, I shall not be moved. I'm like a tree that's standing by the water. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved. Oh, I shall not be moved. I'm like a tree that's standing by the water. I shall not be moved. King Jesus is my captor, I shall not be moved. King Jesus is the captor, I shall not be moved. I'm like a tree that's standing by the water. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved. I'm like a tree that's standing by the water. I shall not be moved. Did y'all hear Caleb? Okay, I was telling him he
should turn his amp on. You can hear him
I
even
don't
better.
drown him out. Yeah.
Oh, no. What we got now?
Salvation to all.
Okie dokie. I mentioned my father and his brother, the Wilson brothers. This is a song that my dad wrote, and they're nice enough to let me throw some of his songs in these little sets. This is one called Salvation to All. Another odd chord here. A bass sure would sound good on this one.
What key is it at?
Let's give it up for T-Claw!
This time we're in E flat.
Okay. You didn't think you were going to come down here and just sit around all morning, did you?
It's a test to see how you're doing all these
Y'all
things.
having fun this morning, folks? Yeah. Great to be alive and well.
I think they've had their coffee.
Oh, yeah.
All right, salvation to all. The most precious gift that's known to man is salvation free and whole. There's no other way, no other plan that can save the dying soul. Salvation to all and all who need the Savior's soul. You'll find there's no words that can tell of its worth. Wrong fret. The Son of God, Jesus Christ, my Lord, is the way to heaven sure. And eternal life is my reward since I entered through the door. Salvation to all who need Savior's soul. You'll find there's no words that can tell of its worth. Salvation to all who need the Savior's soul. You'll find no words that can tell of its worth. You know that was karma. I'm aggravating you about the flats, and then I go. Then the flat got me on that
Yeah.
pick. It was supposed to be, and instead it was. Okay. Yeah, here's a good open chord finally. G.
All right.
The people's chord, as they say. Tells a good little story, this song. Supposedly a true story, I'm told. A miner was leaving his home for his work when he heard his little child scream. He ran to the side of the little girl's bed. She said, "Daddy, I've had such a dream." "Oh, Daddy, don't go to the mines today, for dreams have so often come true." "Oh, Daddy, my Daddy, please don't go away.
something awful is going to happen today. Please, Daddy, don't you go to the mine. Oh, Daddy, don't go to the mines today, for dreams have so often come true. Oh, Daddy, my Daddy, please don't go away, for I never could live without you. Then smiling and stroking the little girl's face, he was turning away from her side, but she threw her small arms around Daddy's neck. She gave him a kiss and then cried. Oh, Daddy, don't go to the mines today, for dreams have so often come true. Oh, Daddy, my Daddy, please don't go away, for I never could live without you. Thank you. That's a great song.
What happened to the mind? Did it?
Well, apparently it really did. Yeah, apparently that was
Did he
like
know
a
it?
premonition. I don't think he did. And it's so funny that you asked that, because first time I ever heard that song, I played with my uncle and my father on WCQS in Asheville. And before we came on, Wayne Erbson, the disc jockey, he played that by Doc Watson and I believe Alan O'Brien from the National Bluegrass Band. And when I got home, my papa, who had been listening on the radio, that's the very question he asked me. He said, "Did you ever find out if that man went to the mine?" And I said, "No, I didn't, Papa." And he said, "Boy, I wouldn't have, would you?" I said, "No, I wouldn't have either. I wouldn't in the first place. I'm not going down there." What we got?
When God dips his pen of blood.
All right. We got time for maybe two?
Yeah.
All right. Here's another one in G. All right. When God dips his pen of love in my heart, he writes my soul a message he wants me to know. His spirit so divine fills this sinful soul of mine. Hallelujah. When God dips his love in my heart. Well, I said I wouldn't tell it to a living soul. I brought salvation and he made me whole. And I couldn't hide such love as Jesus did impart. Oh, it makes me laugh and it makes me cry, sets my sinful soul on fire. Hallelujah. When God gives his love in my heart. Sometimes when the way seems weary, dark and cold, and some unburdened sorrow leads me from the fold, I go to him in prayer. I can always find him there to whisper sweet peace to my soul. Well, I said I wouldn't tell it to a living soul. I brought salvation and he made me whole, and I couldn't hide such love as Jesus did impart. Oh, it makes me laugh and it makes me cry, sets my sinful soul on fire. Hallelujah. When God gives his love in my heart. Now he walked every step of Calvary's rugged way to give his life completely and bring the brighter day. My life was steeped in sin, but in love he took me in. His blood washed away every sin. Well, I said I wouldn't tell it to a living soul. I brought salvation and he made me whole, and I couldn't hide such love as Jesus did impart. Oh, it makes me laugh and it makes me cry, sets my sinful soul on fire. Hallelujah. When God gives his love in my heart.
performances, I think you're number one. Hands down. Hands down.
Give it up for Hickory Stand.
Yeah, thank you all.
Thank you. You know, you can sing along on this last one too. Just 2 chords, F and C, 2 notes on that bass. Over and over and over. Kind of monotonous. It is an F or is it an E?
I have it there for my
F.
whatever you want to play there.
All right. Thank y'all again. Here we go. This is, I'm sorry.
Feel like traveling
You
on.
might need to know the song.
Yeah.
I feel like traveling on.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on until that place shall be mine. I feel like traveling on my phone. Yes, I feel like traveling on. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. The Lord has been so good to me. I feel like traveling on until that blessed home I see. I feel like traveling on. Yes, I feel like traveling, traveling on. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on. It's glittering
Sorry, I lost it.
towers, sun outshine. I feel like traveling on. That heavenly mansion shall be mine. I feel like traveling on. Oh yes, I feel like traveling, traveling on. I feel like traveling on. My heavenly home is bright and fair. I feel like traveling on.
Have a great rest of your weekend. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Funny, I missed the easiest song of all.